this factory supports 12,000 farmers in the entire region. And it employs 60 people directly. But remember, each tea farmer could be employing between 5 people or more. And that means that tea is a very critical employer. So you can multiply 12,000 by 5 on average, just by the rule of thumb. Then you can see how many people are dependent on tea. So as somebody normally says, that this is the crop that has, where the farmer has a payslip. You know? If you look at other crops, you may not be able to use the same terminology. So he earns something every month. Okay? And over the years, I'm sure the experts here will tell you, they'll tell you they've processed a lot of tea since inception 28 years ago. And billions of shillings have circulated in this area as a result of this tea factory. So I would like to see more factories in the region. I would like to encourage more people to grow tea so that we diversify, have tea, have coffee, have sugarcane. You know, whenever we talk about Western Kenya, the debate has been around sugarcane. And we tend to forget that you have an opportunity to also become critical tea farmers. Kisii, as an example, which has got the same rainfall, the same kind of population pressures as we have here, have over 8 tea factories. All right? And yet the whole of Western region has only 1. So there's room for us to have more tea factories. And if we are going to change the lives of our people, we must also get them to see that there's opportunity in tea. Other regions are now going into the processing of purple tea, different exotic teas. So this is one thing. You get support from the government for fertilizer. All the tea from here is exported. 95% of the tea here is exported, only 5% is sold locally. Now, I want to really encourage the younger people to look at this as a serious investment. And with technology, they can help us improve in marketing skills, branding, and so forth. And they can make a lot of resources, even as young people from tea. Tea has educated many people. You know, tea has literally been the backbone of the economy in this county. And we could have more tea factories in Kakamega, in Bungoma, because it's the same environmental space. Sometimes people don't realize there is green gold in their backyard. And I still maintain that farmers should plant more tea, and their earnings will improve.
Mudete Tea Factory was started in 1997, and we have 12,000 farmers who plant tea in both Vihiga and Kakamega counties. Since the inception of the factory, the farmers in these 2 counties have received 10.6 billion Kenya shillings, which has gone into the economy here. Mudete is managed by a board of directors of 6 people, divided into electoral areas. I represent Sinyalu, and I have my colleagues who represent Vihiga, Hamisi, Sabatia, Ikolomani, and what is called the Bunyore side, Emuhaya. Thank you. We as a factory are members of KTDA, which has got factories affiliated to it 54. When you take with the satellite factories, there are 74. How we interact is this. KTDA is a sum total of the 54 factories by virtue of the fact that each zone elects a board member who sits on the KTDA board. And then KTDA has put up a management arm called KTDA MS, KTDA Management Services. So that KTDA Management Services is the one that manages this factory for us. And then all we do is to send our tea to the auction house in Mombasa, where under the auspices of East African Tea Traders Association, the tea is sold. And then the money comes back and we give it to the farmers. It has been said that in the West we have lower prices and in the East higher prices. Many of the factors that interact to produce this situation have got to do with the ecological factors, like tea from a high ground is a different quality from tea from a lower ground. And then there are historical reasons, like when you begin a company and run it for many years, you run it better than those who come after. So the West grew tea after the East. It's a factor which is often not so well highlighted. So in the recent past, we have more or less come to an almost equal basis in terms of the well-managed factories. One of the factories in the West actually beats some of the factories in the East. So we do have a situation where our tea prices have come down, and all of us, East and West, are suffering. But it is a very good crop in that this tea gives a farmer a pay slip every month. I have pay slips going back up to 1998, more than 30 years ago. And when I go to the bank is able to see this man's money has been coming at this rate and they can give me such a loan.
My name is Peter Munialo. I'm the manager of Mudete Tea Factory. This factory was commissioned in 1997 with an installed capacity of 15 million kilos. We serve farmers from Vihiga County and Kakamega County, a total of about 12,000 farmers. They deliver their green leaf to us. We process this leaf and we package and dispatch it for export to Mombasa, and we also sell part of it to local sales. We pay fairly good bonus. Since the inception of this factory, we've dispersed to farmers about 10.5 billion Kenya shillings since 1997. Every year we dispatch to farmers about 500 million shillings as the returns. We have a monthly payment of 25 shillings per kilo of every tea they deliver to us. And at the end of the year, we pay them a bonus. Last year, we paid a bonus of 10 shillings per kilo, plus the monthly amount of 23 shillings by that time. So it was 33 shillings per kilo. Comparatively, we're paying well compared to other regions in the west of Rift. But the east of Rift does slightly better because of their high-grown tea, because of their tea is produced on high-grown levels. The altitude is higher than ours. But we do well to the farmers, yes. We offer extension services to our farmers. We have our extension staff who are there every day. They are dispatched every morning to go and have demonstrations on the farms, guide the farmers on crop husbandry on the farms, and also on plucking standards. So we are actually with them almost on a daily basis, offering services to them. We have also improved our leaf collection services. We make sure that we collect their leaf before late, so they don't overstay at the bank centers like they used to sometimes back. So we have improved our services and we give them good returns. So the issue of farmers uprooting tea, most of them, they are happy with our services and it's not there. Yeah. Yes, we process 4 primary grades, which we package and send to Mombasa. The tea is basically it goes through Mombasa auction. So our buyers buy the tea from the auction, and once they have bought the tea, they organize for shipment. So the 95% of what we produce is exported. 5% is what we sell locally, and it's all premium grades. Yes.